only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knockin'. I'm not the same. Thinking money made me change, nothing else to blame. Bougie stuck up in my way, singing Gucci gang. Gucci gang, think I'm Gucci Mane. I'm just playing in the cut, I got my Vans on. I'm not selfish, I get on to put my mans on. Always greedy since the day I got my first safe. 5'7", but I'm 6'8" when I stand on the money pals. Need a money counter, I broke my thumb from thumbing down. Wifey on my line, she told me to dumb it down. Mama on my line, asking how I'm dumbing now. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's driving. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knockin'. Get out my way, I'm so unashamed. Throw it to my veins, like my 2K green or blue, I'm not into games. Focus on your player's face while I'm stacking change. We throw out what you got on your whole crew late. Every time I drop it, knock you make the school face. I can't stand to be around people who are two-faced. I can't stand to do some.
Alright YouTube, here it is. This right here is going to be a full day of eating on a refeed day. Alright, so I've given you guys my low calorie day, and now I'm giving you the refeed day where we eat an abundance of carbs. I know we all love carbs, so this is going to be a great video for all you carb lovers out there. Alright, if you listen closely and you pay attention to the video and use some of these tips and tricks that I give you and actually incorporate some of this into your daily eating habits, I promise you, you will soon start to make gains. Alright, this is a new year and this is time to really crank down and get the gains, but it starts in the kitchen, and we all know that. We can lift as much weight as we want to, but when we go to that kitchen, we need to apply pressure. All right, we need to make sure that we're eating for our goals. That's very important. Now, I've been training for over 15 years, but when we're talking about eating in a specific way, eating on a structured diet, I've been doing that for almost 10 years, and it has worked tremendously for me. I've done numerous amounts of men's physique competitions, and I've been able to bring the shreds. I've been able to take my physique to the next level and earn first place trophies, and I've also taken it all the way up to a national show where I did not get my pro card, but trust me, that is coming. Pro card this year, 2022, you heard it here first. All right, so that's enough about me. I know you're here for the food, so let's just get right into it. So mirror number one, this is what I love to do every single morning. Now, because this is a refeed day, I'm switching things up. Now, the egg whites that you're gonna see me make is a go-to every single morning. I'm always eating egg whites. Now, on my low calorie days, I might throw in maybe 1 or 2 whole eggs. But when it's a refeed day, we wanna make sure that we keep our carbs high and our fats low. All right, we don't want those to be on the same level. If you're gonna have higher fats, you need to have low carbs. But right here for the refeed day, we have higher carbs, so the fats are gonna be low, so I keep out the whole eggs. Yes, the whole eggs have more nutrients in them, but again, this right here is all about the carb load. This is a refeed day, so the fats can be lower. So egg whites is a go-to. Now what I like right here is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love this cereal, mainly because it's super good, but at the same time, it's a rice cereal, right? So it's real good when it comes to the ingredients that are inside that make up the actual cereal itself. So that's why I enjoy the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I eat 2 servings of this. Not sure if I said it before, but for the egg whites was about 5 or 6 egg whites. Give me a good amount of protein because although it's a refeed day, we still want our protein at a good level. So right now, today, you're gonna see my protein is gonna be at 200 grams. Now to top it all off, I always like to finish off with some sort of protein bar. Here you'll see the Cookies and Cream Quest Bar. This is one of my top favorites, all right? My favorite is actually the chocolate chip cookie dough, which is phenomenal, but this right here is also a go-to. I love Quest bars for the fiber, and also just they taste good, you know, hands down. But I also eat Cliff bars, which you see me eat a lot, and I also eat Zone Perfect bars. So those are my 3 top protein bars that you'll probably always see me eating. If you subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with your friends. I have to say that, that's very important. Now, protein bars are obviously going to be good for the protein, but they're also going to be super good for anyone out there who have craving. But you can't screw this up and get a jacked up protein bar. So I do recommend the 3 that I just named, which are the Zone Perfect, the Cliff, and these Quest bars. These to me are perfect in taste. They actually taste how the flavor says it's going to taste. No, I'm not sponsored by any of them. I'm just telling you what I like to eat, what I've been eating over the years. And if I didn't say before, I still use my condiments. I always top my egg whites with ketchup, sugar-free ketchup. And also, if I did not say it, I'm using milk, which is the Fairlife, which is real good in protein, real good in your omega-3s. I don't use the protein shake inside of my cereal. That's not how I get down. I actually like milk. And milk is actually gonna be good for the bones, so make sure you incorporate milk at least once a week. I try to incorporate it on my refeed days and also on my weekends where I do a full cheat day, which I'll be giving you that soon as well. So there you have it. That right there is my meal 1. That is breakfast. All right, moving right along. Now we're gonna get to meal 2. So meal 2 right here is gonna be some fish. All right, so I love fish, I love lean fish, and that's simply because fish is one of the go-to proteins for me that does not bloat me up. If I eat too much chicken, I may get bloated. If I eat too much ground turkey, I may get bloated. But for the fish, I do not get bloated when I eat fish. So right here, you're gonna see some tilapia. Super lean, low in fat, high in protein. This is a go-to for me. I know a lot of you don't like tilapia. You may not even like fish. There's other good fish out there. You got your cod, you got some salmon, you got tons of white fish. But right here, I'm doing tilapia. It's low in cost, it's high in protein, low in fat. Like I said, it's a go-to for me. I just throw it in the oven for about 10 minutes on 375 degrees, and voila, comes out amazing. Throw a little seasoning on there beforehand, and that's what we have. Now, because it's a refeed day, I want to incorporate some rice. So basmati rice is my go-to. Basmati rice and jasmine rice are my 2 favorite rices to actually incorporate into my eating, just because they taste good. The texture of them is immaculate, if that's a good word to use. Now right here you see a pouch or a container or a packet, whatever you want to call it. This is just like your Uncle Ben's rice. You just take the pouch, rip it open a little bit, and throw it in the microwave for 90 seconds, and then your rice is ready. Rice is ready to go. Now the whole bag I think has about 80 to 90 grams of carbs, so I don't want to eat all those carbs in one sitting because I want to space my carbs out throughout the day and really enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead and break this meal up into 2. So what I'm going to do is take the tilapia, take the rice, put them together, and then I'm just going to split them in half and get some even numbers. So 5 to 6 ounces of tilapia, and then we'll have about, I'm not even sure of the actual measurement of the rice, but you saw the macros on the screen. So that's what we're dealing with right here. So this is a decent meal right here. Again, I use sugar-free ketchup. I really put this on everything. It just takes the taste to another level. And ketchup and tilapia, or just ketchup and fish to me, goes really good. Especially like ketchup in a fried fish sandwich or something like that, which I don't ever eat really, but just thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that's what we have right there. So that will be meal number 2. All right, so meal number 3, I actually did record this, or actually I didn't record this. I thought I was recording it, but obviously the camera was cut off. So this right here is a shake. So all I did was take some frozen fruit, which was about 36 grams of carbs, and then I took my protein shake. So the protein I like to use is the Vega protein. This is plant-based, a nice vegan protein. Again, I'm lactose intolerant if you did not know, so the lactose whey proteins, they bloat me up. Get super bloated, and I actually don't like that feeling. It's not a comfortable feeling. I know a lot of you can relate. So what I like to do is just switch over to a protein, plant-based protein. Now, I still am all cellular core, I'm still extend. I love those proteins. The flavors are great, but again, when it comes to bloating, I just don't want it. So I have to remove myself from the whey proteins and stick to the plant-based. So this Vega protein right here is super good. All right, so I throw it in my Ninja. I throw in some water. water, and then I throw in some frozen fruit, which serves as some ice, and then just blend it up, and now I have a nice smoothie. All right, so this is a strawberry banana smoothie that you see me drinking. Super good. Got to get your fruits in. I hardly get fruits in simply because my diet is always low carb. So when I refeed or when I have a cheat day, I try to make sure I get those nutrients from fruits as best I can. So a lot of fruit here and some good protein. 2 scoops of protein giving me about 40 to 60 grams. All right, so here's a quick snack right here. This would have been paired with the protein shake, but I had to step out the house, make a few runs. So this right here is a serving and a half of cream of wheat. So cream of wheat to me is similar to oatmeal, but I love cream of wheat again for the bloat. As you notice, I'm talking about bloat a lot because I do experience it or have experienced it, and I have structured my diet to where I avoid that. All right, so I'm avoiding the bloat by switching up my foods. So no more oatmeal, not a lot of oatmeal. I mainly focus on the cream of wheat. So right here I have an easy packet that I'm going to use, and I'm also going to have the actual original straight out of the box where I'm going to do a half a serving. And then obviously, like I said, the packet is the maple brown sugar, which has a bit of sugar in there, which is not too bad. You wanna make sure you keep your sugars low, but you know, on a refeed day, we have a little bit of sugar in there. We have a little fun, right? So that's technically the fun part of a refeed day, getting a little bit of sugar in. We got some sugar in from the cereal. We obviously got some sugar in from the fruit, and now we're getting some in from the cream of wheat, all right? So right here, after I cook it up, I just throw it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Only adding water. All you need is a little bit of water, or maybe not a little bit. It's all about how you do it. I'm like a chemist with the thing, right? So I'm gonna get right on it. I'm gonna make sure that the consistency is on point before I put it in the microwave, and then put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and it comes out perfect. And I throw in some sugar-free syrup. I love condiments, sugar-free condiments that help take flavors to the next level. All right, so yes, we eat bland food all the time. I say we in the fitness industry, the bodybuilding world, competition world, and that's simply because we wanna avoid all those extra fillers, those, you know, preservatives and everything that's in the food. So everything is pretty bland. So when you can get your hands on a nice tasting sugar-free condiment, use it. It will help you stay on your diet, and it will help you just keep you sane. So that right there is a quick snack right before I jump into meal number 4. For meal number 4, we're gonna have the same thing we had for meal number 2. All right, so this is the other half of the tilapia and the rice. This is my dinner meal that I eat with my family. So I sit at the table, you know, with my tilapia and rice. I watch them eat some delicious meal that my wife makes up, because she's an amazing cook. She hates that I can't really eat with her or eat with them, you know, the same foods they eat, but that's why I take the weekend, which is on Saturdays. I have a nice full cheat day where I enjoy the foods that they love, that I love, and then I'm back to it on Sunday, guys. It's a habit for me, guys. It's routine, it's a lifestyle. I've been doing this for so long that it doesn't really bother me too much. After I have that cheat day on Saturday, on Sunday, I'm legit regular, and then on Monday, I'm back to really thinking about the weekend and what I'm going to eat on the weekend, and that's what keeps me pushing through the week. So I know I have a nice cheat day coming up on the weekend, so I just grind hard all week. So it's a lifestyle, it's discipline, dedication, it's all of that. So if you don't have what it takes, do not embark on this journey. But I'm sure if you're watching this video, all you need to do is just put everything into action. You already know what you want to do, you know what you want to look like. Just grind for it. And the last thing we have is popcorn. All right, this is my nighttime snack, if you want to call that, but it's the Jolly Time, the mini bags of popcorn, right? So I do 2 of these. So each bag right here is giving me 25 grams of carbs. Really good. I like to throw on some butter seasoning, and it hits the spot, guys. It tastes good. Popcorn, you can eat slow. Popcorn is good in fiber. Popcorn is going to be a good snack for all of you carb lovers out there. Again, the bag is only 25 grams of carbs, so it's really low. I know a lot of you aren't really on low carb diets, so if you have some carbs in your diet, you have some space, incorporate some popcorn. Preferably the Jolly Time popcorn, which is 100 calories, or the Oatmeal popcorn that I eat a lot. I think it's Oatmeal, Smart Pop, something like that. That's also 100 calories. You want to make sure that you aren't eating the AMC movie theater popcorn, because that will screw up your diet with all that butter. all right? So we want to make sure we don't have the actual butter on the popcorn, which is a ton of fat, which will screw you up. Fat and carbs do not go together. We don't want high fat and high carb. We want low fat, high carb, or we want reverse. We want high fat and low carb, all right? That right there is some of my full day of eating on a refeed day. 2,500 calories, the protein is at 200, the carbs are at 300, and the fats are mainly under 50. All right, try to keep the fats under 50, and that's just what I do every single Wednesday. Basically, I have 2 refeeds a week. I have a refeed on Wednesday, and on Saturday, you can think of it as a refeed, but it's more of a cheat day to where I'm eating whatever I want, not going overboard and binge eating, but I'm just enjoying myself, all right? Enjoying life, being a regular person. And then on Sunday, I'm right back to my low carbs, which is normally 100 and less. I might take it down to even 50, but that's when I'm grinding real hard, which normally comes the day before a refeed. This refeed of carbs is just gonna help us kick that metabolism, burn the fat, keep the muscle. You guys already know what we're trying to do here, all right? We're trying to get shredded. I carb cycle every time I'm getting ready for a competition. I carb cycle anytime I'm trying to get shredded, and it works. All right, if you follow the channel, if you follow me on Instagram, you know it works. I'm not just spitting out crap. This stuff works. This is what I do all the time. I've been asked a lot for what do you eat, how do you eat, and this is it. This is how I eat on a high carb day. All right, enough rambling. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this with some friends, share this with some people so they can get the same knowledge that you now have. I'm going to be posting my cheat day very, very soon, so make sure you lock in with the XFACTOR Fitness channel. That video is going to be coming. I might even start doing some eating videos, really showing you how I'm eating and getting down on a cheat day. But I'm definitely going to show you the foods that I eat on a cheat day, all the delicious treats and everything like that. So make sure you lock into the channel. Like I said, subscribe, and I'm done rambling. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.